And this is part 2 to What If Deku Was a Villain. And guess what? Today is my birthday, so I feel happy. And you might be guessing, your birthday's on October 1st? Yes, it is. I'm an October baby. All hail Satan. I'm like, no, stop. No. Don't put. Nah. Yeah, I'm an October baby. And yes, I'm making part 2 to What If Deku Was a Villain because I'm feeling great today in my birthday, and I just want to give you guys something in return. And I saw a lot of comments for part 2, so why not? And I already like the series already off the bat. It's gonna be one of my favorite series. You know, What If Deku Was a Villain? I always liked it that because Deku would be badass with by being a villain. And there was this comment that says Deku will be a great villain with his notebook with heroes analysis, and that's right. He will know everyone's weakness and strengths. So, yeah, that's a good one. So, yes, Deku is gonna be with Toga, like I said last time. Deku with Toga, and I like it like that, bro. Like, you can't handle it. Okay. Nah. But yeah. Well, it's time to start the what if, and yes. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm really stalling hard. Okay, now stop. Get into it in 3, 2, and 1. We start off at the League of Villains hideout, where we left off at Toga, flirting with my nigga Deku, and Deku's gonna have that split personality type shit. He gonna be a fuckboy here, he gonna be a nice Deku there. But Deku needs to go through his training, so Deku's about to go to sleep, but he just knows he doesn't have a room, and well, little Toga suggested they sleep together. Deku blushes very hard, instantly, like, that's Deku. And Deku's like, Deku's mind, I'm not trying to get laid. Still a boy. Nah, Deku, he's like, I'll just sleep on the floor. And Toga's like, oh, no. You're gonna be sleeping on the bed. I don't want my little Deku freezing. And Deku's like, he blows up with steam. He's like, okay. Toga's like, great. Now get on the bed. Deku, he lays there stiff. He's stiff like something in his pants. I'm like, oh. I mean, he is a teenager. So, morning boners be like, yeah, but my boy Deku, he's stiff like a rock. No, he's stiff like a Kirishima, bro. You don't understand. Deku, he just laying there. Toga just snuggling up on him, cuddling him. And then the next day, Deku, he wakes up. Toga basically on top of him, and Deku blushing madly like usual, like she's a female. But yeah, Deku, he is how should I say it? Rock hard. I mean, who wouldn't be? That's Toga. She always looks like she's about to climax. But before we do that, Deku goes to the bathroom to, finish his business. Something. Okay, no, stop. Toga, she wakes up. She goes in the bathroom. Deku's in the shower, okay? And Toga, she's laughing a little bit. She takes off her clothes. She goes inside the shower with Deku. Deku freaks out instantly because he sees Toga, yes, Toga, with him in the shower. Deku's trying to cover himself up. And Deku's like, no, please, Toga, please. And Toga's like, oh, what are you trying to hide from me, Deku? Whoa, okay, that was kind of gay. Stop that. But yeah, Toga, she was just eyeing Deku like he's prey and she's the predator. And she's like, I can help you with that. And Deku looks like, no, I'm okay. And she's like, are you sure? And Deku's like, yeah, I'm good. Then she just gets out the shower. She feels disappointed, like she could have got something out of that. Deku, he just like his spirit is about to get off of his body. He's like dying right over there of embarrassment. Deku gets out of the shower and Shigaraki 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 knocks on the door and says and Toga opens it and he's like, what? Uh she's like, what, handyman? And Shigaraki's like, don't call me that. Master want to see Deku. And Toga's like, he's in the bathroom. And Shigaraki's like, why are you pouting? And she's like, I didn't get the chance to jerk off Deku. And Shigaraki just looks at her like, the fuck you said, slut? And Toga's like, who the fuck you called me? She just about to bring out a knife and she's like, never mind. Shigaraki's like, never mind. He knocks on the bathroom and Deku's like, what? And Shigaraki's like, the master wants to see you ASAP. And Deku's like, okay. He pulls up the pants, he puts everything on, he gets out, he's wearing his, classic suit from the villain Deku AUs. And Deku leaves. He goes to Master. And basically the middle of the hideout. I don't really know where All For One lives. I'm just gonna say he just goes to the middle of the house, and All For One was like, young. Oh, fuck, no, I'm not. I don't want him to be just like All Might with a young Midoriya. No. Just fuck it. Young Izuku. Better. Yes. All For One says Young Izuku. Young Izuku, it's time for your training. Deku's like, what are we about to do? Easy. I'm gonna train you by throwing your ass in the forest. Wait, what? I don't know how All For One's gonna train him. Okay. I mean, do you guys really want to know how he trains, or you just want me to do a time skip? Time skip. Yeah, after Deku's gruesome training, basically all fucking bloody up. He fought Toga. He didn't fight Toga. He fought Shigaraki and Dabi at the same time. And he does that every day for the next 10 months. And so, Deku, he is all trained up, and finally, he's finally all trained up, and he's not embarrassed that much, or he's not like, he doesn't say sorry, he doesn't give a fuck about Bakugo, he's like, he's on that I want to kill you list. Deku's ruthless. The only time he acts the same Deku he is when he's in front of Toga. In that 10 months, like I said, Toga's always gonna be near Deku and everything. Toga's trying to hit that Izuku cheeks. Pause. No, he's trying to get that Izuku D. Sorry. I don't know where I got that Izuku cheeks from. I finally came out the closet. Sorry, that was some gay jokes. You saw that. Probably get canceled. Okay. Deku, he's more ruthless. He's more gentleman-like. Like when my comments wanted to say. I was reading the comments and someone was like, make him a gentleman badass. I was like, okay, I will. I mean, who wanted a gentleman badass who can funk Toga and shit? Like, Ow, fucking. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Deku just straight up G, you know, getting all girls. Stop it. You're messing up. Okay, yeah. Deku, he does a time skip, and he's finally getting his freaking quirk. All for One's like, here. He's like, All for One's like, you're worthy of my power, young Izuku. Ooh, damn, I wish I can get that soundtrack on. That soundtrack. And Deku's like, yes, master. He takes All for One. And Deku, he looks at his hands. It looks like the tendrils that comes off All for One. But this time is a dark... No. Deku is not going to be green. Or, no, he's going to have his green hair, but it's just going to be exactly red, like his eyes now. His eyes are now red. Because that's... fucking, Izuku. And stop. Please stop that. Yeah. But yeah, Deku, he's just different in a way. He's more gentleman-like. I don't know how to say it like that. But Deku, he how should I say it? He's more gentleman but evil. He's just evil or something. Yeah. So, Deku, he's looking at his hands. He can just feel the power caressing his bod. Oh, I need to stop that. Stop. Yes, but All for One's like, yes, the power's nice. And by the way, All for One still has All for One. And you might be thinking, how? Oh, wait, do you guys... Oh, no, that'd be spoilers, right? That would be spoilers. Freak. I just noticed that. I don't think I could say it for you guys. Fuck it, you can skip... I don't even know. Fine, All for One has, like... Oh, you guys... That'd be spoilers to the manga, though. Oh, fine. All for One still has an All for One for some exact reason or something. Because I can't tell you how he has All for One. Freak, I feel like a bad what if for... All for One still has All for One, but he gave Deku All for One. There. Pitch godly. Okay. Now, Deku, he's like, I can feel the power of All for One. And then Deku's like, power! I'm playing now. Deku, he is, he's like, how should I say it? Okay, yeah. Deku, he likes power. He's like one of those, but he's not a dick about it. Okay, never mind. Cut off. All for One, he sees Deku after he gave him his quirk, and he's like, you're ready for your mission. And Deku's like, what's the mission, sir? And you guys might be thinking, what's his mission? It's probably going to UA. You are surely mistaken, my good man. Remember what I said in the last one? Deku's not going to UA. He's going to be a full-fledged villain. He's not going to be a spy. That's only for... the spy is... For the UA trader is not Deku. He's not going to UA. It's going to be your friendly neighborhood Hagakure. You might be thinking, Invisible Girl? What? How she... Who wouldn't want her to be the UA trader like Kirishima? There's so much theories about my boy, the manliest man known to man, and to the man of man. Like, Kirishima can't be the trader. If he is, I'd probably cry. Probably send death threats to the creator. I'm playing. Hell no. But like, who does that is a real coon. Because you don't want it your way, and the creator doesn't want it. Like, if you send death threats to the creator, you're mad retarded. Baku Kiri shippers be like, no, I need to stop that. Stop. Yeah, Deku. Deku's mission is to kill a certain someone. Might be thinking who that someone might be. Kamui Woods. What? Kamui Woods. Yes. The wood guy, the tree dude. I really don't give a shit about him. He's like a disposable hero to me. He has a mission to kill Kamui Woods. And Deku's like, yes, master. And you might be thinking, what? Kill Kamui? That's one of my favorite. No one's favorite character. I mean, he looks cool, but so what? Like, oh, Miko-sama. I'm like, no, I need to stop that. But yeah, Deku's gonna go kill Kamui Woods. So Deku leaves the base with Shigaraki, Toga, and Dabi. They're all going through the mission to kill Kamui Woods. So they track Kamui down into an alley where he's facing how should I say it? A bandit. Let's say. Kamui jumps down and says, "You villains stealing from old ladies. You are the epitome of evil." Fucking Kamui. You are the epitome of evil, you dastardly villain. And Shigaraki just looks, he's like, are you really gonna kill this guy? I mean, he looks like he's destroying his own career by himself. And Deku's like, yeah, I just feel bad for his future. Well, so who wants to kill him? Toga's like, me. And he's like, Dabi's like, I don't care. And Deku's like, this guy is made out of wood, and what's the most agonizing pain known to man? Fire. And Toga's like, come on, Izuku, baby, love me. Deku's like, no, maybe later. But Dabi, you play with fire. Just look at your body, you burnt chicken nugget. And Dabi's like, shut up, you little bitch. And Deku's like, okay, Dabi, you finish Kamui off. And Dabi's like, okay. And Kamui was just fucking doing his lacquer chain prison to the dude. And Kamui's like, yes, I have defeated you, dastardly villain. Dabi just jumps down, and Kamui just looks like, what are you doing? Deku, he just, before Dabi can do it, Deku, he stakes out his hand, and the tendrils go to Kamui Woods to take away his quirk. Then Dabi, he just obliterates him, like, completely. It's like when nah. He just obliterates him with fire, like a Kamehameha. He's like, and Deku just takes away his quirk, and Deku, he can just feel the power. He's like, I need more. I need more. Kamui Woods, sorry to you, some of you Kamui fans, I'm pretty sure there's none of those. Yeah, Kamui's dead by Dabi, and because he's just dead because fire beats wood or some shit. I mean, wood is kind of flammable. So, Dabi killed Kamui, and Deku's like, we're leaving before the cops come. Deku says, Dabi's like, wait, I'm a little cold, let me get to the bonfire. The bonfire is just Kamui's dead corpse. And Dabi just like, he's trying to heat himself up with the fire. Deku's like, okay, if you want to go to jail that bad, and Dabi's like, fine. He jumps up and uses fire to get to the building. Deku, he's like, I got the quirk right here, and little twigs are coming off of his hands. We should go before the cops come. Shigaraki says, and he's like, okay, let's go. They get back to the League of Villains hideout, and Deku tells All-For-One that the mission was a success, and I got his quirk out of it. All-For-One is pleased by the response, he's like, yes, I picked a fine successor. Now, let's get back to the Yagi family. You know how they are. They're all sad that their little Deku's dead. Or they think that Deku's dead. Well, he's not dead. He will never die because that's Deku. So, yes. The Yagi family. Oh, the Yagis. Such a just such a pathetic family that they all should die. I'm playing. Yeah, back to the Yagis. The successor, even though it's pretty sad that All Might still gave his power to Izumi, fucking bitch. I'm playing. That's messed up. And yeah, he gave his power to Izumi for the 10 months. They still grieve over Deku's, death and stuff. Sucks, right? Yeah, it does suck. But hey, Deku's a villain now. What are you supposed to do? I mean, he's gonna be a villain for the next of his life, so yeah. But I don't know how to put this in play. Some people want me to put Deku with Shoko. Yeah, no, Todoroki. No, I can't say Todoroki's sister because they're all Todoroki's. Fuck. Shoto's sister. So, she's like super sad because her crush. Sorry guys, but this is a Togex Deku. So her crush is now dead because she didn't had, I can't say balls because she's a female. Well, she didn't have the courage to step up and say, "Don't do that." Now he's dead. That's what they think, and she can never say, "I love you" to her poor Deku. How she's so wrong. It's just sad. She's so wrong and sad. The Bakugo doesn't really give a fuck. Katsumi, in the other hand, though, she doesn't give a fuck too. I mean, like, I'm like, they're both Bakugos. Do they even give a fuck anymore? Like, so, Bakugo, and they don't care. Except Misuki. Like, Misuki does care about Deku. Like, she was nice to Deku and everything. And you should have seen the time where Misuki was talking to Inko about her being a shit parent. And Inko's like, well, your children are not that great too. And, well, at least my kids are alive. Misuku just fucking pops. Just destroys, Inko. And Inko's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, she's just laying on facts to Inko about that. About her being a shit parent. So, the Aggies are nothing special is going on. They're about to go to UA for the entrance exams and shit. Deku, he's about to be assigned. Oh yeah, Deku's about to be assigned to a next mission. And you guys might be asking, what is that next mission? Well, the next mission is. What was gonna be that next mission? I was thinking about. I was gonna leave it off for the next mission, but no, I'm gonna do the mission now. The next mission, mission is not to infiltrate UA because that's Hagakuri's job. And what is gonna be the next mission? I was already thinking about it. Oh yeah, to kill All Might. I mean, well, that's for the USJ. Oh, I get it. I know the next mission is to get better quirks. Better quirks for Deku because Deku doesn't have all for one. Well, I mean all for all of All For One is he doesn't have all the quirks that All For One has. So Deku has to get better quirks. So where do you think he's gonna be? Like, I mean, Deku's a good boy. He'll get quirks out of everybody, right? No, wrong. You know what Deku's gonna do? He better steal some fucking top 5 hero type quirks. And his next mission is to kill dear old Endeavor, the greatest father known to man, greater than All Might. I mean, what's worse, mentally abusing your children or mentally abusing and hitting your children? Well, that goes for the title for Endeavor, because he's a shit dad. I mean, now I like him because he's trying to be a better father and shit, but hey, you were a dick. Suck on the tip. Saw you in the basement. Sucking the shit. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Yeah, but hey, that's what he's about to get, bro. Like, you should have been a better dad, and not force your children to be something that not force your children to be someone that's better than All Might. What? Well, yeah. The mission is to kill All Might, and you should just see. Not All Might. It's to kill All Might, but that's for the USJ. But the next mission right now is to kill Endeavor. And Deku, he's like pumped up to kill a fake hero, and you should just see Dobby. He's just smiling like creepily in the corner. He's like, yes, I get to kill my dad. And if you people don't believe in the theory, I believe it's so bad. I believe that theory's right. Though, so yeah. What am I gonna say next? Should I just leave it off here? Nope, I'm not. This is probably gonna be an hour long, but fuck it, why not? Probably, I don't know. Probably in the 40s. But this is what's gonna happen. Deku. Yeah, Deku. He's about to kill Endeavor with Dobby. But how should I say it? It didn't work out as planned. They tried to ambush Endeavor, but nigga, Endeavor just used that promise burn, and they just left. They just fucking left. They knew they were not gonna win. Deku's like, I'm not strong enough to take Endeavor. And people say that Endeavor's not strong. Nigga, he is strong. He looks strong. I feel like he would just whack. He will whack Dobby in a heartbeat. And yeah. So they lost that battle. So Endeavor's still alive to live another day. But I'm not gonna say that nigga's not banged up. Yes, that dude. He probably has a scar. He probably has that same scar he has in season 4. Yep. They tried to beat Endeavor. They lost badly. But at least Endeavor got that ugly ass scar to match with his son, right? I'm playing. Nigga, twinsies. I'm playing. Nigga. Ooh, family photo. Ooh. Okay, no, stop. Okay, yeah. Well, they keep doing missions. Deku gets multiple quirks, and he doesn't always go for the heroes. He goes for some villains that are shit. Sometimes Deku goes to prison to get to the top 10 strongest villains there, and he fucks them up, takes their quirk, and nobody notices except when they check the cell when they see a bunch of dead bodies. And Offron was like, well, you failed me in the Endeavor one, but you can make it up to me. And Deku's like, I will do anything for you, master. Offron was like, good. I want you to go to the Hisakai. I don't even know how to say it. Just fight overall. Take his quirk and kill him. And Deku's like, gladly. So, Deku, he goes to he goes to overall. He walks in. The overall's lackeys try to beat him. Deku just knocks him out. And the people that join him is Toga, Dabi, and my nigga Shigaraki, homie. Remember that. Deku, he walks in. He's just destroying everybody. Overall, he's like, I won't let you get away from this. And Deku's like, I don't give a shit. And overall's like, you're disgusting. You have a quirk. You're not pure-hearted. And Deku's like, well, you're not pure-hearted yourself, doo-doo. just clowning when he go overhaul. Overall's like, I will kill you. He tries to shoot a bullet at Deku. Deku, he just looks at the bullet. He just grabs it instantly. And Deku, he just can tell by the bullet. He's like, you're trying to erase my quirk, aren't you? You know, I'm gonna take this. He places it inside a container and he gives it to Shigaraki. And Shigaraki's like, oh, is this a present? And Shigaraki and Deku's like, well, we could use it on All Might. And Shigaraki's like, I like how you think. Well, they just take a bunch of they shoot like 3 bullets at them, and Deku just grabs them and puts it inside the container. He's like, well, we got the quirk erasing bullets. So overall, I really like your quirk. Well, I'm thinking about you giving it to me, huh? And Shigaraki overall's like, I will never. And he just put his hands to the ground and he's using his great A1 he's using his great quirk. Like he just teleports right behind him and just takes his quirk. He's like, what have you done? And Deku's like, shut the fuck up. He just cuts the nigga's head off. He grabs it and throws it. He's like, I really like the quirk. Reassemble and assembling objects. Sounds great. And then he hears in the corner. He looks and he sees little baby Eerie. I mean, not baby Eerie, but 4-year-old Eerie. Eerie's like, are you here to help me? And Deku, and even if Deku's a villain and he kills people now, he doesn't kill little kids. Deku has morals. He can kill teenagers, yes, but not kids. And Deku's like, he looks at Eerie's arm and he says he bandaged up. Deku, and Deku knows that she looked like she'd been tortured. And Deku's like, well, come with me. What's your name, little one? Deku says, and Eerie, she's like, my name's Eerie. And it's like, what happened to you, Eerie? Deku says. Eerie's like, that bad man hurt me. Don't worry. Deku says, that bad man's not gonna hurt you anymore. He grabs Eerie and takes it. And Shigaraki's like, why are you bringing the brat with us? Deku's like, well, she can be used to us. Why? And Deku's like, well, probably, what's your quirk, Eerie? And she's like, I can rewind it, but I'm not really good at it. Oh, rewind? How far can you rewind it? Deku's like, well, she's about to cry because she remembers how she killed, I think, her parents with her quirk. I reversed it back to I don't think she even knows how to say it. I changed him and he disappeared. I see. You can go so far back to when he doesn't even exist anymore. That's a great quirk. Deku's thinking about taking it, but he's like, no, I don't want to hurt the child. So Deku leaves with Eerie. He killed Overhaul. He has his quirk. He can reassemble and assemble things. So Deku is basically OP. And yeah. Deku killed one of the 8 the 8 precepts of death or some shit. I don't know. Fucking laptop. Well, yeah. I'm just bored of this part because I want to get to the USJ. They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die. Okay. Let me stop. Let's go. Okay. Deku. They're getting ready for the USJ. Deku. He puts on his best tuxedo because he want to look good. He wants to make a big entrance to USJ because he already knows the people that's there. Because Hagakure did fulfill her side. And Deku's like, well, Hagakure, you did good. You made master, please. So, we want you to still spy on the children and tell me how Izumi's doing. And Hagakure like, she's doing fine, but she's kind of banged up about you dying. I am her brother, just don't say anything, or I have to kill you. And she's like, well, yep, okay. That's good, Hagakure. Deku, now he just leaves. He hangs up the phone. Hagakure just like the biggest sigh known to man. He's like, whoa, that was pretty intense. Really intense. She's breathing in and out. Well, at least if I do my end of the job, I know I won't get killed. Deku doesn't kill people for the fun of it. So I'll be safe if I do everything he says. And get something out of it too. Deku, right now, he's playing chess with All For One. Deku, he wins. He's like, checkmate. And All For One's like, dang. Even without a quirk, you still have a sharp mind. How much you won? I won over 300. You won over 250. Actually, right now it's 3-1 because I just beat you. With the checkmate he did. All For One's like, I'm really lacking in my skills. I am getting old. Don't you stay that same age for like the next 100 years? He's like, yes, but hey, my mind's old. Old ass bricks. All For One says, he's chucky a little bit. So, we're about to kill my father and your arch nemesis. Deku says, he's like, yes. Will you go through with the plan? Deku's like, more than ready, old man. Oh, what happened to the master? Well, you're more like a father figure than he ever was. And something just hits an All For One's heart like, ugh. I killed a lot of people, but this kid, he's hurting my heart. I never... The only son I see is Shigaraki and Deku. Oh, All Might, you really messed up. Your son really had a sharp mind and photographic memory. How can you not see his talents even if he didn't have a quirk? All For One's thinking, well, looks like you win. Well, I want to ask you a favor because I won. And he's like, fine, what's the favor, young Izuku? Well, can I borrow one of your nomus? And Deku's like, All For One's like, why? It's just, your Nomu, there's something wrong with it. You tell me it's quirks, like super strength or not super strength. You said it's super strong, but it's not a quirk. But the thing is you have shock absorption, yes? And All For One's like, yes, it's exact way to kill All Might. And he's like, not really. The quirk is shock absorption, not nullification, so it has a limit to how many blows it could take. And All For One's like, yes, it does. Maybe you should give it a stronger shock absorption, like maybe 1,000% stronger than All Might's, the one that we have, or something. And All For One's like, yes, we should. Well, are we gonna start the USJ or what? I mean, it is starting today, so fine. Let me get Shigaraki. Let's rile up our men. Deku, he gets out. He's like, you can rape any woman you... I'm playing. No, Deku is not a rapist. Far from that. Deku's a real man. I'm just playing. But Deku, he's riling up his men by giving a great speech that I'm not gonna say because I can't do great speeches. So, well, Deku, he's riling up his men. Toga, she's about to give Deku a head, and Deku's like, no, not now, Toga. Probably later. Yeah, later, not in this episode, dude. So don't get your tough right out, wild up. Probably in the next one, that Deku the Villain, part 18. So, Deku, he is actually doing pretty good. He's rounding up his men with a great speech about killing All Might and making the world full of chaos. And they're like, yeah, you great. And then he's gonna be like, we're gonna show All Might who the real powerhouse is. And they're all like smiling and shit and like, yeah, you do it. Nigga's like, I can't wait to take some heroes' quirks in the USJ. And then Deku, he's like, Kirigiri, open up the portal. I want to kill them now. Well, yeah, Deku, they opened up the portal, and we're gonna do the USJ, the student's perspective now. They open up the portal, and Christian was like, "Wow, fake villains, so cool," and Aizawa was like, "That's not fake, they're real," and he's like, "Yeah, they're real." Aizawa says, and he's like, 13, protect the students. He jumps down. He's fighting villains, knocking some of them out, and knocking all of them out. Basically, half the squad are knocked out because Aizawa was that nigga, and he doesn't play. Aizawa will be beating up Cheeks, my dude. Yeah, Aizawa was like destroying these guys, and Shirai's like, well, we should bring out the Nomu. They bring out the Nomu, and this Nomu is like, how should I say it, 10 times stronger. So he just zooms and just knocks out Aizawa, and they're like, Aizawa! And someone comes out the portal, and it's dear old Izuku. He comes out with his tuxedo. He walks to the front, and he's like, and he looks up, and he sees Katsumi, Katsuki, Izumi, Shoto, Shoko. It's been a while, he says. They all look at him. Izumi's covering her mouth. Deku, he's like smiling. Hello, little sister. And Katsuki is like, what are you doing here, Deku? You're supposed to be dead. Oh, you're not happy that I'm alive? Or that you're not happy that I'm a villain? And Izumi's like, you're a villain? I mean, yes. I'm supposed to be your rival, sister. I'm chaos, and you're supposed to be, oh, peace. Please. That's some boo-hog bullshit. I am all for one successor. Izumi hearing those words, he's like, what? No. Brother. Sister, it's time for my revenge. Deku, he just speed blitz. He hits Izumi in the face. Katsuki, he just jumps. He's like, damn it, Deku! Deku, he just grabs his hand. He's like, well, you have such a neat quirk. Should I take it or should I not? Well, it'd be more fun if I take it. He takes Katsuki's quirk and just hits him to the ground. Katsuki, he's like, damn it, Deku. Why can I not use my quirk? And he's like, did you not hear me, Kachan? I took your quirk. You're now quirkless. Baku's like, what? You're lying. I can't be a fucking quirkless. Oh, Kazuki. Such non-good manners. How are you ever gonna be a hero? Deku! Deku, Kachan, he's like, I will kill you. Deku's like, well, not after I kill you. And he's like, what? Deku, he just beats the shit. He's just wailing on, on Kachan. And Shogo's like, Deku, no. And Deku just looks at Shoko. He smiles a bit. Like, oh, look here. Shoko, I mean, should I hurt you? You never hurt me, so it's not revenge. Katsumi, she runs you like, leave my brother alone. Like, he's like, lacquer chain prison. He uses Kamui's quirk, and he makes a prison, a wood prison out of it, and he binds Katsumi. He's like, well, should I take your quirk? I already have your brother, so no. He lets go of the quirk, and he just kicks. He kicks Katsumi. She flies. Shoto, he jumps as he's like, I won't forgive you. And Deku, he's like, well, I won't forgive you. He wails on Shoto. He's just destroying the 1A big 4, big 5? 1A's big 5. He's just destroying them. He's like, well, I'm getting bored. I already took Kachan's quirk, so he's walking back to Toga and the rest, and he's like, Toga. Let me break little Shoko. And he's like, what? And Toga's like, what do you mean? And Deku grabs Toga's chin and kisses her. With full fucking tongue. Shoko looks at it, he's like, what? Oh, by the way, Shoko, after my little training session with All For One, I actually noticed that you actually liked me. Well, looks like that was in the past. I found someone better in the future. He winks at her. Wait, no, he doesn't wink. What? That makes Deku a fuckboy. Fuck! But no. Yeah, but yeah, Deku he just like making everyone their bitch. Deku's like, well, should I take their quirk? Damn it. Looks like we have to leave. All Might's not coming here quick. And I can see that I don't want to kill Aizawa. He's actually a good hero. He's like, you're supposed to be villain. You're supposed to kill, Shigaraki says. I know. But I want to do it in front of a crowd. To make people look at the symbol PC and their ass beat. So let's do this another time. Bring Nomu and let's leave. Deku, he walks. He's like, probably next time. And we already have the files for the next trip. You know. We could fight it. We could fight them at the sports festival. But no, we won't. It's too tiring. He's thinking, well, let's go. Kirigiri, open the portal. I already showed them a lesson. Dang, Bakugo doesn't have a quirk yet. He's like, dang, I want to break Bakugo, but I already took his quirk. Should I give it back for just fun? Fuck it, why not? Deku, he looks at Kacha, and he's like, well, should I really use your quirk now? No, I want to break you later. He gives Kacha back his quirk with his tendrils. He's like, why are you giving me back my quirk? I thought you don't like me. Or are you still the same Deku? No, I'm not the same Deku. I just want to break you later, he says with a smile. He walks in the portal. He's about to walk in the portal. But then he turns back. He sees the door bust open. He sees All Might. He's like, I won't let you villain. He looks. It was Deku about to leave to the portal, and he's like this. Deku laughs, and he's like, hey, father. And All Might's, he's speechless. He's like, Izuku, you're alive? Deku's like, well, yes, I'm alive. But This looks like I'm a villain now. Deku chuckles. I'm like, no, come back to us. I love you. Wow, that sounds mad homo. I love you as a father. You should have said that a long time ago, old man. But now, I'm a villain. And all for one successor. It's like, no. All my he doesn't pass out, but his legs give in and he falls down. He's like, no, boy, please tell me you're lying. He's like, well, sorry to inform you, father, but I'm not lying. I am the next All for One. He walks in the portal. All Might, he screams, no! He tries to beeline it to Deku to grab him, but they already left. They took the Nomu, who's still at 100%, didn't take any damage. Aizawa, he's like, how should I say, 10 times worse, but he's still alive. He's like breathing. He broke every bone in Aizawa's body though. And All Might's, he's like, this can't be. He's crying right there in the ground. He's hitting the ground, screaming no. Izubi, he walks up and he's like, father, he's not lying about being All for One successor. He's like, what do you mean, Izumi? He took Bakugo's quirk and then gave it back, just to see him suffer. It's like, he and I'm sorry, she says. And All Might's like, well, it looks like you have to face your brother. And Kosubi's like, what do you mean? It looks like your brother is the next All for One, and you're gonna be the next One for All, or you have One for All, so that means you have to face your brother. Okay. Now back to the League of Villains. There's like fucking celebrating and shit, and Deku's like, yeah. The villains are celebrating about beating the shit out of students and shit, but they didn't get to kill All Might. They're trying to regroup and trying to make it in public, so everybody can see it, and so everybody can see that the Symbol Piece is nothing more than just a weakling compared to Deku. So, yes. Next part, I probably do 18 plus with Toga, Himiko Toga. Yes, Himiko. And hey, let's see what happens next. See you guys later, and happy birthday to me. And see you guys later. Bye-bye.